Hello friends, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365, and today I'm going to review the Best Buy exclusive 4K Ultra HD Steelbook edition of Snake Eyes G.I. Joe Origins. If you're new to the channel, please hit the like button, subscribe, hit that bell notification. You can also find me over Twitter, Instagram, and Letterboxd at Movie Guy 365. Okay, Snake Eyes G.I. Joe Origins is here on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray, released by Paramount Pictures. It comes in a standard slipcover edition, as well as the Best Buy exclusive Steelbook. Now, as far as the film itself goes, I am I would say, lifelong childhood fan of G.I. Joe, the series. Both, not only the comic book, but the animated one as well. I enjoyed both mediums. I think they had kind of like a unique, just overall story arc. I was, collecting the toys when I was younger. I had so many G.I. Joe and Cobra action figures, and they were a big part of my childhood. And of course, we have the movies that came out about 10, 15 years ago, which were, kind of a little bit hit and miss in that area. But I felt the first one still had some redeeming qualities, the second one not so much. But now that they're rebooting the whole thing again with Snake Eyes G.I. Joe Origins, with Henry Golding taking over the character of Snake Eyes, the film itself is okay. As somebody who considers himself a big fan of G.I. Joe, there were some instances where I really connected with the film. It does kind of stand apart as its own thing. It more or less takes the G.I. Joe mythology and Snake Eyes himself and kind of just as a template from what we've seen before and kind of try something new. It doesn't always work, but I will say some of the set pieces in the film are really great. Fight sequences, I think, could have used a little bit more work. There was so much shaky cam at pretty much any given fight sequence. But I still think overall the film's alright. I'm not sure it's something that everybody would want to add to their collection, or even the diehard G.I. Joe fans would really appreciate, but it's worth a watch at least once. I'll just, take that for what it's worth. Alright, we're going to talk about the picture quality and the audio in just a moment, but first, let's do a quick unboxing. Okay, we have the Best Buy exclusive Steelbook edition of Snake Eyes. I really like the artwork here. I love that the character and the background is kind of got like the Tokyo neon to it and the Cobra symbol up top. I dig it. I think it's really cool artwork. And then we have the back and the spine and interior. No artwork on the discs themselves, but on the interior of the Steelbook. And this is also the main, when you dump into the main menu, firing up the disc. This is the same image you see, which is very cool. Yeah, very nice presentation. Now let's talk about the picture quality and the audio. Snake Eyes G.I. Joe Origins on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray has a 239:1 aspect ratio. It is an upscale from a 2K digital intermediate with HDR10 and Dolby Vision for the grading. For purposes of this review, I will be discussing the Dolby Vision encode. Now, for the general look of the film, it was shot with a mixture of film and digital sources, and overall the appearance is very clean. I didn't have any issues with noise or artifacting. Colors often appear striking and bold thanks to Dolby Vision. There's a lot to enjoy here, whether it's the characters in the clan compound, out in the garden area, you get the natural green and browns, and then when Tommy himself is in the command center, the blue lighting really shows off well. Fast forward to the nighttime fight sequence in Tokyo, and the neon lighting is very vibrant and in your face. Skin tones also come across very well, as does clothing. Overall, the Dolby Vision color grading here looks fantastic. Black levels are perfectly rendered throughout the film with no issues of elevation. There are plenty of nighttime sequences throughout the movie which are deep and inky and appropriate. Shadow detail is also on point with dimly lit interiors contrasting any lighting sources very nicely. Overall, black levels are exceptional. The enhancement to detail was also very noticeable here. Costuming and clothing look great as usual, especially up close in mid-level shots. And even the clan compound itself, the architecture, the wooden beams, looks fantastic. The resolution gets a nice uptick here, and I think you'll be very impressed with that area. Snake Eyes G.I. Joe Origins on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray supports a Dolby Atmos audio presentation. Now, this being an action film, of course, the surround sound environment is going to be constantly engaged. There's plenty of action sequences sprinkled throughout the movie that really make full use of it, and it's overall a very immersive experience. The center channel is clean and clear with dialogue at any given moment, no issues to report. And the front speakers have a good energy up there and they complement the center channel nicely. The mid-level and rear speakers, there's a lot of ambient activity back there, especially during the action sequences, and it sounds fantastic. The high speakers are used very effectively, both in discrete and complementary fashion. The action sequences, once again, really sound great up there when called for, and also some environmental effects, such as rain during the Tokyo nighttime fight sequence. It really sounds like it's coming down on top of you. And the LFE channel, it's a very good front end, it's boomy, appropriate, and it does have a very good energy. For the picture quality, I'm going to give Snake Eyes G.I. Joe Origins on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray a solid A. Visually, this is a beautiful looking disc on the format, and it does all the right things in all the right places. Colors pop off the screen, black levels are excellent, and the enhancement to detail is very noticeable. I'm very pleased with the picture quality here, and I think you will enjoy it too. For the audio presentation, I'm going to give this one an A as well. The Dolby Atmos is a very solid offering, and it does a great job with the soundtrack. The action sequences really benefit here, as do some occasional environmental and ambient activity. This is a very good listening experience, and I think audiophiles will be very pleased. So that is my review of Snake Eyes G.I. Joe Origins on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray. If you're interested in picking this up for yourself, I will leave an Amazon link in the comments section. If you use it, it really helps out the channel. But if you have the disc already, let me know your thoughts down below. In the meantime, please like, subscribe, hit that bell notification. So until next time, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365. I will see you at the movies.